Welcome.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
Did we actually have any viewers during that?
It is a good night. Well, I don't know. I think we had at least one person in there. So you got a special treat there. Everyone will see it later on the YouTube channel as well, in the VOD. Yes, but welcome to the Basement Brothers. Oh man, it is a good night. We're in our new studio, all completed.
There's no longer a flower behind me.
All completed studio. There's no longer a flower.
Big old Captain America.
Captain America poster. I've got some nice lighting behind me. We've got some nice lights set up, man, and I am just ready. I'm ready to share this on my vlog too. But
we're having fun with the green screen.
Yeah, we got the green screen set up. For those of you that missed it, we'll fix it next time.
It'll be better next time.
So it's our first run. It's our first run using the green screen, and it's been a blast figuring things out. I was testing it out. The first time I was testing it, I actually got an image of a big manatee swimming through the ocean. I put it behind Joe.
Yeah.
So it's in our Discord, but yeah, we'll have to.
No sound.
Oh no!
Well, then I have to redo it for them, James.
Well, here, let me set that up real quick. See, and this is I always forget that one. Please hold while I fix this. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now they can hear you, Joe.
Hello.
Oh wait! Before we do, okay, this was Joe's intro. I'm so sad it didn't get captured in the moment, but here we go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you are about ready to enjoy the show, we would please ask that you would silence all cellular devices, unless that is you are watching on the stream via mobile device. Then we don't want you to leave.
And except for he forgot to add the thank you.
Oh, thank you. And enjoy the show.
Come on, Joe. This is common.
Thank you.
This is common theater etiquette right here. Jeez.
I'm sorry, bro.
You always thank the audience members for following your instructions.
Thank you. And enjoy the show.
Anyway, we are glad to be here tonight. Welcome to the stream. If you have not already, go ahead and click on that follow button up above. It helps us out a lot, and you'll be notified when we go live. Also, check out our YouTube channel. I put a whole bunch of new information in the description of this Twitch page. So there's a link to our YouTube channel. I put in there our social medias, so you can go follow us on there. Joe really only had Twitter, so just go hit him up on Twitter. Yo! Oh, yeah. Look at that. Welcome, Red Arrow. Thank you for that follow.
I'm not really doing much on Twitter. I have it, but I'm not doing much on it.
You have one, so I put it in there. And you don't have an Instagram, so what else was I supposed to put in the description for you, bro?
You know, I just noticed something very bizarre. When my head's like right here, the Captain America looks like he has eyes on his forehead that are glowing.
It's that foresight. He's able to predict what's going to happen, so therefore he can prevent it. That's how amazing Captain America is. So if you haven't figured it out, I'm a huge Captain America fan. Hence the Captain America behind me, Captain America behind Joe.
I personally like Thor, but that's a topic for a different thing.
That is. All of a sudden, you look a lot more blue. I just realized. Something changed.
Did you? We can worry about that.
Maybe
later.
It's the orange shirt.
Oh, that could be. Maybe the orange, because I ripped off the orange shirt. The other one was blue.
But anyway, we're still working out the kinks in the new studio here, and we'll get things up and running. It looks a lot better this week than it did last week. I'll tell you that. Better than a big flower on the wall behind Joe. So, also something to check out after we're done here is the first Minecraft episode.
Oh yes, did it go out yet?
It is almost live. 3 minutes remaining for processing. That's literally how close we came to not having it up today. But that will be live, and go ahead and check it out after the show. It's quite special, and Joe actually edited this one out all by himself, and I really didn't have to make that many tweaks when he sent it my way. So
and it was really like the first game episode, especially that I did in
Yeah.
one day. I did the one way back with the gang beasts, but that one took me like a week or two to finish.
Yeah. So this one, you actually edited this out in what, a couple nights?
It was almost all last night. Well, okay. So 2 nights ago, we started messing with it, and we tried getting it all synced up.
That's
but then
right.
we realized that there was a problem with the video save, where mine was faster for some reason than yours. But then we fixed that issue, and then the second night was really when I actually edited it. And then today, I did just a little bit of touch-up.
Yeah. So I see some comments out there. We got Seven Brides cast list. Will it ever come out? That's also part of the reason we're talking about this tonight. Is Joe auditioned for the musical?
And
right, musical. Yeah.
Yes, musical.
That's that time of year again.
And they still have yet to, and they're releasing the cast list today, possibly actually during the stream.
During the stream,
possibly.
Oh man,
it's most likely going to be after the stream though.
And then we have Crazy saying, "Haven't you guys discussed theater and experiences?" Yes, Crazy, you have. We have. You have a very good memory. But today we're going to take a deeper dive, looking at the art of the theater and how that correlates with the building design, the comfort, like all the building design aspects of it, the tech, and also the acting. The 3 main things that make up the art of theater. So
it's not really going to be about our experiences this time. It's going to be about...
It may come up. We may talk about our personal experiences, because I do have experience in both lighting and stagehand and acting. I've actually experienced in a lot of it. So we'll be talking about that stuff and taking a deeper dive into it today, because last year's shows, while they were really good, they were kind of just what do you call it, kerfluffled or what's a good word for just kind of chaotic, thrown together, pieced together, you know what I mean? So that's why we're taking another look at it, and also because it's topical with Joe. But we gotta get moving into some segments here. Let's get some random facts.
Oh yes.
From Joe over there.
Okay.
What do you got for us today, Joe?
Well, these are theater facts, and interesting. Ooh. This I found really interesting. 2 years before the U.S. became its own country, the Continental Congress of Great Britain actually banned theater in America.
Really? They banned it?
Yeah, as like it was another one of those acts. You know when Britain was like mad at the colonies because they were revolting?
Yeah.
Well, it was another one of their punishments for being not nice or not good to them, not following their rules. They instated more rules.
I boosted him a bit, but you could move the mic closer to you, bro.
I mean, not really. This is about the closest you can get. You can go farther away.
Don't go further away. It needs to be close to you, as close as possible.
This is about as close as possible.
All right. Well, hopefully it sounds better. I did boost him a bit. I can do a touch more. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, that's interesting that they would put that kind of enforcement down. Like, no entertainment. That'd be like someone saying, "Oh, sorry, you guys can't have Netflix." Like the government just coming in and be like, "Sorry, no Netflix now."
No Netflix.
And just shutting it down. Just, nope, you don't get Netflix. Gotta behave. So, well, thank you for that random fact.
Interesting fact. Before that, also, there were theaters in America, too. But they basically just got... Britain tried to shut them down because it was technically illegal for those 2 years.
Well, that's quite the random fact.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can move into our segment, the art of theater. Joe, what is the first thing? Do you have the outline up? Do you have our?
I do. I just need to.
Oh, there you go.
I have it minimum. Oh, darn it! Give me a moment.
Well, I will go over the first part of the art of theater, which is building design. So when we're talking building design, we're talking good acoustics and the comfort of a theater. And those are mainly the 2 things. The other thing would be practicality within the banner setups or the fly rail. So how many rails you have, and then also the number of electrics and how you can access those.
Oh, apparently the episode is up, by the way.
So what?
The episode apparently.
The episode is up. Awesome. Yep.
So yeah,
it's all up and running. The thumbnail is terrible though. So yeah, that would be the first topic of theater. is the building design itself. Breaking down acoustics would be how the sound naturally flows and travels through the theater. So this can either be for long distance, and acousticians, if I pronounce that correctly, acoustician, also known as just a specialist in acoustics, is someone who would not just focus on the sound of a theater, but also just in buildings in general. So when I was looking into this a little further, they actually look into libraries. So if you want it super quiet, you have to use techniques to absorb sound. So kind of like the panels behind Joe over there.
Back there.
Those are foam panels to help absorb the sound. That's what you would do in a library situation. Or if you're just looking to regulate sound a little bit more in a theater as well.
They don't look, because of our lighting, they don't look like the fancy panels that they are. If you were here, you'd see that they're actually like the ones that you see.
Yeah, we still, like Joe's camera, I wish we had a better quality camera for Joe. But unfortunately, we're using a Logitech webcam. So we'll get him there one day, but right now it's just for the ability to have his camera up and running. But hopefully we can get a more detailed camera in the future. So along with acoustics, we have examples from the past, Joe. What are those?
Of acoustics?
Yeah, what examples? We have examples listed, or an example.
I mean, one thing that I can think of. Oh, I'll let you do whatever you. But I was just thinking about the big panels that we have for like concerts at Lincoln.
Oh yeah, the wooden ones.
The big wooden ones.
Dude, and that's so much fun. You get I forget what it's called. Basically, it's like this big air cushion that you roll out, and then you fill it up. It's a hovercraft essentially. You turn it on, it goes. Yeah, the shell exactly, and it lifts this entire stack that you can then move into place, and you feel so strong and powerful because you can move an entire. It's essentially a huge tree that you're moving.
It's the shell.
It is the shell.
But those things are there, and I will admit, the people when those are up, it's loud. You can hear things easily in the PAC. Yeah. Like they're there for a reason. They do their job.
Well, because what they're doing is they're amplifying that sound. Mm-hmm. They're taking everything from the center, and instead of having it bounce off the back of the stage and get echoed around in the back of the stage, it's now hitting those shell pieces and making a good direction for it to project back out into the audience.
It's really interesting how you think sound, you just think, oh, I talk, you hear it. But really, it's a very in-depth science.
Well, and acoustics too. Essentially, you can look at like waves in water as well. So it's just like that, but it's moving through the air. And I actually saw this video from Smarter Every Day. Have you ever seen that guy?
I've heard of him.
So Smarter Every Day did a video where you can actually levitate small particles in air using just sound waves.
I've seen things like that before.
And the way that they do it is because the waves are crossing. So if you do, it's two sine waves that are offset. So there's a small area in between where you can place like a little foam ball or something, and it'll actually hover in that spot. It's really cool. I would recommend looking it up because it's hard to like visualize that.
Well, and have you ever seen it where they have like a really loud speaker next to a stream of trickling water, and it like twirls?
Yeah,
that's another thing that it's like whoa.
Yeah, it's just it's a funky effect that you get from those sound waves reverberating in the air. So like when you roll a piece of paper into a cone and speak through it, yeah, that's focusing all of that sound into one direction.
Yeah, you can use your hands too, like right now.
You can even get in real close like this.
I'm using my hands to make a cone for the mic. But if I do it over this way, it's not as loud for you guys. Or loud at all. But if I do it towards the mic, you can hear it.
Oh, that's so weird. That actually is a really good example. You hear the same volume.
I was using the same volume both those times, but...
Yeah.
Acoustics.
Whether that's through water or through air, it's just sound moving through the air, except for if it's water.
Something really interesting that I found, though, I think I even pointed it out to you because I thought it was really cool. They actually, for hot city planning, they have issues like traffic being projected to be too loud in certain areas. So they actually use computer programs to determine the best possible orientation for whole buildings.
Yeah.
To absorb more sound from the traffic so that no one would be upset.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool just world example, not just in theater.
Yeah.
That's out there. So
they had computer programs and everything that displayed with colors.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the term for that is. Cartogram? No, that's not a cartogram.
I don't know what you're referencing.
When it's using different colors to represent
I don't know what that would be.
I should know it. I'm supposed to know that word for my AP Human Geography class.
But no, some of the first examples of sound being manipulated and acoustics are from the Greek amphitheaters. So these theaters, right? You've seen them where they're curved and the stairs go up at an angle. Those theaters, the idea behind them is that the angle would get rid of low frequencies, such as a breeze going by, so that the person on the stage could project their voice and it would actually amplify it to go up to the back rows of the amphitheater. So just thought that was a cool little tidbit of information as well. And another great example of how you can manipulate the space that you're working in to get better acoustics.
They claim the lights behind you are kind of moving. Wait, did they fall?
Oh.
Did they fall again?
Yes. Okay, so I don't even know how to... I'm gonna get triggered here in a moment because of these stupid lights. So we have tried everything from what? From
glue dots
to command strips. Everything. We have tried everything, and yet these things always fall down.
Even the adhesive that it is on the back.
Yeah, even the adhesive that came with this won't hold. It just keeps falling down. So I don't know what to do with it. We're gonna have
to go up and get the flex glue.
Yeah, let's get some flex glue.
We
down
actually
here
have flex glue upstairs
and in place. Hopefully it'll hold. We'll find a way to get it there. So
I mean, if it can hold together a buggy, it can definitely hold together a light.
That's true. The power of flex glue. So the other part of building design is comfort. So this is in seating. So nowadays seating has been a big part of comfort.
Oh.
But something that gets overlooked, I think, a lot is the AC. You made a very good point about this, Joe, when you were looking into this.
Well, because when I looked up theater comfort, it was everything was about air conditioning. I was like, whoa, I thought this would be about the chairs because I think the chairs would be important, but no, everything was on air conditioning. I was like, that's actually a pretty interesting thing to think about.
Yeah, but why is that, Joe?
Well, with all those people in that many people seated in a room that big for that long amount of time, the body heat just collects and it gets really hot in those areas.
Yeah. Well, and on top of that, something that you didn't mention is the lighting. So lighting...
Yeah, lights too.
I mean, it's getting better with LEDs, but they still get hot. It still gets toasty in there. So...
We can speak firsthand with doing this show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We leave the door open because it gets hot in here. But the same goes for a theater, is with all those lights running, with people acting on stage with... Well, I mean, if you've ever stood on a stage, too, and had the lights on, you can feel it. It's warm. So then on top of that, you have all those people in the audience. It gets warm. It gets toasty. So that's why AC has been at the forefront of theaters. And it would make sense, too, why outdoor theaters were so popular, way back when.
Yeah.
Versus having an indoor one.
So you don't have to air condition it.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that at all.
Well, in early theaters, you mentioned this too. Early theaters actually used ice under their stage to cool it down. But they would have to replace that ice at every intermission.
Well, and that was one of the major reasons for why intermission started being a thing. Because they had to take intermission so that the people could change out the ice.
Oh, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to think of how far that technology's helped advance. Just those small things that no one would even think about, So, the next big part of theater is tech. And honestly, this is my speciality. my stronger point. Is I've really gotten to the tech side of theater ever since I was in high school. I did like the lighting and stuff. So I took this role a lot when it came to the performing arts. So Joe's been more on the acting side of things, which is good. I did a little acting back in the day too, back in middle school and elementary. That's when I did all my acting. So we'll see some more of that though this year when I do some more shorts, some short films. So hoping to get Joe involved in those, and because there's not many people, I'll probably be involved in some of them too. But tech is a big part of theater, and a lot of people, tech actually goes very unnoticed.
I'd actually say that most parts of theater go unnoticed, except for the acting itself.
I would say a lot of theater, if it's done right, goes unnoticed. Mm-hmm. It's very true.
You do notice when a crew member drops their prop, like what they're carrying away. You
mess up.
You notice when they mess up, but you don't notice when they do it right.
Yep. If it's done right, actually, that's something that we were told a lot back in high school. Is if it's done right, you're never known. The unsung heroes of the show,
Same with the pit.
That's why at the end, at least at our theater, we would always point out, or like the actors would always point to the box in the back. And then point to the wings.
They go stage right, stage left, and then the box.
And if it's musical,
and then if it's musical, then they go down to the pit. They reference the pit too.
But with the technical side of theater, I included the stage manager in here. So stage manager, and obviously the stage manager takes care of everything on the stage, technical wise, and also just layout. So that would be coordinating the stage-hands, helping out with the fly rail, giving them commands on when to drop in certain backdrops, the props master, and the set design. Those are all things that the stage manager kind of has bearing over. Does that seem correct, Joe? Is that?
Yeah. I mean, without the stage manager, there really wouldn't be much of a show.
Right. Well, and I think that's why, and I'll talk about this here in a second, but that's kind of why I call it the art of theater, right? Because it's something very special where it takes all of these people and all these parts to actually make a cohesive project. And that's what I love about film too, is you're taking all of these elements and you're working as a team to make something really extraordinary. And it's special. And I think it's a really interesting form of art.
By the way, interesting thing that I actually noticed this right before our stream started, and James was like, what are you trying to say? And I was like, I'll save it for the stream. It was theater, if you think about it, has one too many letters, but if it wasn't for the extra E, it would be an anagram for the art.
Oh, bro, that's really cool.
I noticed that right before we started. Art. If it wasn't for the fact that it has one extra E at the end.
The art of
theater. It would be an anagram for the art.
That's pretty cool. Do you want to explain some of those roles, Joe? Because maybe people don't know. Like stagehand, fly rail, props master, set design. Well, set design is kind of done by stage manager, right?
Stagehand, aren't those the people that like moves around the... Mm-hmm. Okay. Nowadays, we just call them running crew at our school.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they call them running
crew.
I
think we called them... Well, we called them the crew. Is what we called them when we were there.
Yeah.
But they can also be called stagehands. But they would also help with building the sets. So they're not just the ones moving the props, but they would help build the sets as well and put them into place and find spots for them on the stage and putting down the tape to mark where things go. So
we also have building crew too, though. We have running crew and building crew.
They're separate? Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure like building crew is just a special name for the people that can't make it to the actual things, so they only help out with the building. Okay. But I'm pretty sure the running crew also helps out with building too, so it's not like
that makes sense.
The running crew isn't doing anything for that long.
Right. And then the fly rail operator, that was something that you have to know what you're doing, and you need to be cautious and know your safety. Safety first when it comes to the fly rail operator.
At the last musical, I got hit by a scrim.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Your fly rail operator actually hit you with a scrim?
Well,
or were you not paying attention?
It was more my fault. My fault.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't get off this. I went out I didn't get off the stage fast enough, and I kind of got... It hit my shoulder. It didn't hit my head, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know what the scrim is, it's like another curtain. It's like a white curtain that drops in between, and they're pretty heavy.
Well, and they're used usually for, like, when you're doing a ghostly image or something. It's slightly see-through, so it's good for different lighting effects and making some or memories usually. So if you're doing a memory scene where people are looking back on a certain event, you'll use that as well.
Or if you just want to cover up the background temporarily while the main characters are doing something in front, and then lift up. That's what it was using. That's what it was doing for in ours, because we were like dancing and like doing something, and then we went off stage, and they put down the scrim to keep your attention on the front of the stage rather than the back of the stage. And then they lifted it back up again once they need more attention on the back of the stage again.
But yeah, fly rail is a pretty important role, but it's also one of the most dangerous, I would say, because on top of dropping the curtain or whatever on someone, or whatever you're lowering, you also have the danger of weights. So when you're putting weights on the top of them, because you go up to the top to put weights on your rail to compensate for the weight of the curtain or whatever backdrop you're putting up. And oh man, have you ever been around one of those falls?
No, I heard about one happening last year, and people got freaked out because the guy where the weight fell for him, apparently he had said Macbeth that night at the show. So people got mad at him because they were like, "It's because you said Macbeth.
You should not have said that." But no, I was around. I was around when someone dropped one, and boy, those things bounce. Like, it's not just the initial drop that can get you. It's the bounce afterwards. So when we had a call out when we were there, where someone would be, if they're loading weights, you'd call it out, and then everyone would have to move at least halfway across the stage. Is what ours was. Because when it happened at our production, it came crashing down, and I want to say it probably went up, like after it hit the ground, it bounced up probably, I want to say like 15, 20 feet off the bounce.
Yeah. Off
the bounce, it went that high. And then, of course, it came down, bounced again, and I think it did like 2 bounces before it finally settled down on the ground. But it was loud. It was scary. I'm like running. Everyone ran the other direction. It was terrifying. It was honestly like so terrifying.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's why you have the safety precaution of moving everyone to the other side of the stage so you don't die, because that could kill you. And that's the theater.
Oh yeah, there are definitely dangerous things.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
So
don't fall in the pit.
The other things that have to do with stage, we do need to move on to more of the tech, but stage would be props master and set design. They're kind of self-explanatory. Props master kind of deals with giving actors the things they need that incorporate in with the scene, and labeling everything. That is actually a pretty confusing job as well, because there's a lot of items
involved. They outline space on a table for each prop.
There's usually a whole table or two, or depending on how many props you need, just dedicated to it.
And before every show, they always go out and yell at us, or they always go into the green room before the doors open and say, "Everybody, check your props."
Yep. You need to make sure all your props are there.
However, if your props are not there, since you are the ones who's supposed to check it, and the props manager has so many other things they have to deal with, you're the one that gets blamed for it, which is right.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. You should know where your props are. The props manager has too much other stuff to do.
Yeah. So that's kind of the tech side of things, along with sound and lighting. I'll just go over those quick. I could talk about lighting for days because it's kind of my specialty. That's what I did, and I've been really getting back into it here with the movie stuff. Setting up these lights and everything. My sister actually got me 2 LEDs for Christmas, LED panels, and then I'm like, whoa, these are really nice. And so I went online and I looked at the price, and they've dropped a ton since I was last looking. So then I ended up buying 3 more and 2 nice little ones for up here. But that's I went overboard, and now I have gels and stuff now. I'm getting back into it. It's really cool.
Yeah, we're actually using a gel right now.
Yeah,
if you didn't notice.
And the sound technician. That's something that still baffles me today. I'm so bad at sound. Like, I know I've got this mic set up, like these mics set up, and I have all this, but it took a while for me to actually learn how to set everything up.
Didn't you do sound for one of the shows, or like one of the Lincoln High School shows?
I have never done sound for the shows. I always did lights. And obviously I knew a little bit about sound because if I needed to cover for the sound technician, I could. But it wasn't like my specialty. And you definitely didn't want me to. Let's put it that way. Because if something went wrong, I wouldn't really know how to fix it. Now I'm much better. I'm much better with sound. And I plan to learn more and get better. But I definitely don't like it that much either. I'm more of a visual person.
Now, probably the next most dangerous thing after the fly rail is probably the catwalk.
Yes. Very true. Catwalk can be dangerous. And actually, before I did lighting for our school, I was actually terrified of heights. And that's something that I just had to overcome when I became the lighting technician, because literally you had to go up there and set lights. There was no way around it. And the worst thing that we had to set up was a bubble machine. You actually had to have half of your body overhanging outside of the railing, because there was railing, but you had to overhang outside of the railing to set up this bubble machine. That was for we did Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I figured that was
so we needed a bubble machine, and that thing was so terrifying to set up. I was not the one that went out over the ledge, because I just could not do it. So, Joe, you cover sound at church? Yeah, that's true. You do.
However, that's not as intense as a full-on
theater.
No,
that's not nearly to the level of a theater. Loved your light design from. Oh yes, Pajama Game. I had a really fun time with that one. That was the peak of my lighting career. Was Pajama Game, because it was my last show that I got to light, and it was a blast.
Now for the musicals, as the light manager, I don't know how this works. Do they have you determine all the lights you want to do, or is it like in a script what kind of lighting they want?
No, literally, this is what I loved about doing lighting. Here's the script. Come and watch the show as we practice it, and then you get to make the lights. So I got to design all the lighting setups, and then I got to set up my lights, and then I got to run the lights for the show. So I controlled lighting from the start. Like, I didn't have any direction from the director. Well, obviously, if the director didn't like something, they'd tell me. But from the start of it, as long as they liked what I had set up, it was good. And that's a good transition into our next role here, which is the acting side of things. But I guess actors we can talk about first. So actors have a very specific role in that they're playing a specific person, and their sole purpose is to interpret the script and deliver an act that is convincing and that is connecting with the audience. Is that a good description of what an actor's job is?
I mean,
to portray that character as best as they can.
Yeah, like whenever I'm in a role, obviously, I mean, you have the script, but any Joe Schmo can go up there and just say, like, just read the script like, "Hello, my name is yada yada yada."
Green screen.
Hello, my name is yada yada yada. I like to eat pancakes. Like, if that's what the script says, I don't know why that would be in the script, but if that's what the script says, pretty much anyone can do that.
Yeah.
But if someone goes up there and is like, "Hello, my name is yada yada yada, and I like to eat pancakes," that's throwing some of their own spunk on it, and that's what makes an actor. That makes the difference between an okay actor that can do the role and a good actor.
Very, very well said. Exactly.
In front of a nice amphitheater. I
think it's finding that emotion too, behind the motive behind your character. So there's so much, like, I'm still, a lot of this stuff too, don't get me wrong, a lot of this stuff I'm still learning myself as I get back into more film and narrative storytelling, but actors have a very specific role, and even when you're on set, right, it's going to be difficult because when you're acting, you need to put yourself into a different mindset. You need to put yourself into the mindset of that character, and even in film, if you have to do the camera work, the sound, the lighting, when you have to worry about all these other things, it's hard to actually put yourself in that mindset of, I am this character, and to stay in that mindset is so much more difficult. So it'll be interesting to see how we work around that. But at the same time, it's also gonna be nice to like direct you, Joe, on where to go with things. So,
well, we'll see what role I get in Seven Brides or Seven Brothers.
Yeah, well, because imagine, yeah, in your musical or whatever, or and I think our parents had some experience of that too, where they had such a small theater program, or like not as many people involved, so they had to do the set and the prop management and the moving of sets, in between scenes. So they had to focus on all that as well as try to portray their characters. I think doing that is a lot more difficult than just being an actor, and being able to focus on your role. You can perform it a lot better if you stay in that mindset. So, behind the scenes stuff can make or break a show as much as acting. Exactly. Yes, we talked about that. So, you even created your own dance moves. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even have that in here. Choreographer. If you're doing a musical.
Oh yeah.
Choreography is a whole nother thing. Mm-hmm. That's a whole nother part of it. But all in all, I have assistant director in here as well. But we'll talk about the director and then the assistant director's role. And then we gotta move on. And costumes. There's so many different roles.
There's a lot. There are actually, I believe,
so many.
And when it comes to most productions, there are actually more people involved in like backstage stuff than there actually are actors on the stage.
Oh yeah, I'd believe it. I would totally believe it.
I didn't find the exact number, so don't ask me.
Don't quote me on that.
But I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I think I've heard that before. Yep.
Music director and pit orchestra. That is also on our list here. But the person that brings it all together is the director. And the director has control over the artistic and dramatic aspects of the script. That is the role of the director, is to bring everything together and bring that vision to light. Because you need one sole person behind the vision. Because you can't have... I mean, to a certain extent, it's a collaborative effort to make this production, and that's what I love about theater and film is it's this collaborative effort, but you still need someone behind the helm. You still need a captain to run the ship. Mm-hmm. You still need a general to run the military. Like, you still need those people in charge that can make those higher decisions, and that's the role of the director, is to kind of bring everything together and get a central vision of what this production is supposed to be. And then the reason that you have like an assistant director would be exactly like it sounds, assistant to the director, but they're able to handle all the logistical side of things so that the director can focus on a lot of the artistic vision and the dramatic parts that they're supposed to. So, did you have something to add to that, Joe?
Yeah, I was going to say, well, like we said earlier, the actors may have their own different interpretations for what the parts are like.
Yes.
But if they're without a director, so the director has an overarching, like, what they think that the whole play should be like, and, like, they have an idea of what the play is going to be. However, if each individual actor doesn't have a director to tell them how they want the whole play to go, then each individual actor will only act with what they see their part as.
Yes.
Which may clash with the themes that other actors present. So...
Yeah, and that's exactly why you have a director.
It'd be
is to
like,
pull it all together.
It'd be like if you mix a bowl of Skittles, M&M's, and Reese's Pieces. The actors would be the M&M's, Skittles, and Reese's Pieces, but the director would be someone that comes along and says, this combination is disgusting. We're going to separate them out into piles that complement each other.
That was an interesting way of putting it. Very good though. I did like the metaphor there. All right, that basically covers a lot of theater. There's so much more you can dive into. Like, you can even get into the individual parts. Like, you could have a whole thing just talking about acting, or a whole thing talking about lighting. Like I said, I could go on for ages about lighting because I've been there. I've done a lot in that. Building design, all these things you could break down even further. But we just don't have the time tonight to go further. So it is time, again, for the 50-cent feature.
Sorry if that was loud. I was literally right next to the mic.
We have quite the special 50-cent feature this week. Hopefully it's not too loud here in the video. Oh no, I can turn it up a bit.
I'm gonna launch mine up.
Yeah, so this one is a multiplayer game. This game is about the hard life in the kitchen. In this unusual place, many interests intertwine. But the only war between humans and cockroaches is truly epic and destructive.
James, you're gonna like it when you click play. You'll see something you've always
Cockroach Simulator. Who is ready for this epicness? I know I am.
Play, bro. I want to see what your reaction is gonna be when you launch it.
Yeah. So, wow. This music, though. Best game of the year? Holy smokes. We got some good reviews on this one. Very positive and mostly positive. Let's play this game. Let's see what it's like, shall we?
See what I'm talking about?
Oh, look it. We have the window.
That's what I was talking about.
Always have that window.
So there's be a cockroach, join room, quick play,
Fantastic.
Be a man, create a room.
Display 2.
Oh, oops.
Oh man.
I accidentally clicked
So
be a man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so you be a cockroach.
Okay, I'll be the cockroach. Wait. Is this players? Wait, hold on.
Wait, I'm in EU.
Yeah, you gotta be in USA, bro.
Leave room. Okay. US. I'm gonna be a man.
I'll be a cockroach.
Okay. Click the join, James.
How do I... It says loading. Hold on.
It'll load up a screen when you get into it.
Is this right, though? There's only 8 players? Is that right? There's only 8 players playing this game right now?
We're ready.
Oh, we're in.
You can start the game. To start, press F1.
Oh gosh.
That's a bizarre thing.
I am a cockroach. What do I have to do?
Wait, let me turn off this monitor so I can't see your screen.
I don't know what I'm doing, though.
I have a feel like you have to survive.
Do I need to get food from you? Is that... I have like a 10 next to my name.
I feel like it's like Slenderman, but I'm Slenderman. How do I open this door?
This is so hard to control. Where am I?
How do I open these things? Can I throw the knife at the... No, can't do that. I need to... How do I open this door?
I don't think you can open the door, Joe. We're in the kitchen.
Oh,
alright?
We're both in here? Okay.
Oh my word, this is so loud. Can I adjust the volume at all?
Is this you?
No, that's not me. What do you have there?
I think it's a teapot.
I need to turn this down. Oh my gosh, hold on a second. It's so loud. Is it really? Oh, you don't have your sound, do you?
No, I don't. I only have your sound.
Holy smokes, is that loud? I'll turn it down for you guys too. That is crazy loud. Alright. Oh gosh, don't kill me, Joe. That is me. That is me. Don't kill me.
Bro.
I'm just a lowly cockroach.
Exactly, you're the scum of the earth.
Ah!
You're never gonna live off the fat of the land.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
How am I supposed to kill you?
Oh, this is awesome. I don't know how to control this guy, though. Like, the control... Where am I? What happened? Oh. I see.
Oh!
Oh my, you have some weaponry in here.
Where you at, bro?
You have... Oh man, you got some good weapons laying around that you haven't even gotten access to yet.
I probably have gotten access to them, I just chucked them.
Dude, this is so disorienting, being a cockroach.
Where are you, brother?
Because you flip upside down when you go underneath things.
Oh my goodness.
No, don't kill me! I don't know how to control this dark thing. Oh no!
I need to stop throwing this frying pan at you.
Okay, let's see if I go this way.
So what do you have to find?
I don't know what my goal is here. Ah! 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 Oh, there's some flies up here. Whoa! I'm flying!
Hey, you just turned into a fly?
I'm flying! Get me now, bro! Now what are you gonna do?
Wait, I know what. Where is it?
The thing is, what is the goal of this game?
I don't know what it is for you, but I know it, I think. Well, obviously for the adult or the man, it's kill the cockroach.
Oh no! You got me.
I got you, bro.
I respawn though. I don't know what the goal is for me though. Is there just not a goal? Is this it?
I have trashed this kitchen.
Do I not have a goal?
Wait, now you're down to 9. I can bet you that's your lives.
Well, yeah, I know it's my lives, but what do I do?
Wait, I wonder if you have a score, like, in the end, based on how long you lived.
Yeah, but if that's the case, I could just sit in one spot and rack up the score.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to run around. Then.
Like, there should be a point to me running around. I would think.
Can I not open the fridge?
Oh my word, this is so disorienting, though.
Can't find you.
I'm hiding.
Where are you?
Is there a different view, maybe, that I can see? No. Okay, I'm on a wall right now, I think. Maybe. Oh, man, I can't read that name.
Oh,
Hello, whoever said my name. Boris, I can't read it. It's too dark. I have dark theme on right now. Oh, gosh.
Doobies.
Doobies! Hello. I don't know. Is there a purpose? How did you get me? How did you get me?
I saw you flying around out there, and I grabbed one of these things and chucked it, and it must have landed on you.
Wow. Okay, do you know what my goal is?
No clue.
Okay. I don't either. I feel like it's something with the things up here. Oh no, these are my extra lives. Okay. I see. I hatch out of them once I die. I don't understand the goal of this though. I liked getting the fly wings. That was pretty cool. John Cena. No! Don't kill me! Don't do it! Don't do it! You don't want to do it, bro!
Let you go, brother.
I want to be the human. It seems more fun to be the human.
Okay, here, let's switch. I'm gonna leave this room, then you be a man.
Well, can I just switch with you? 2
No.
kills, 2 deaths. Oh, wait, here. Eggs. Oh, no. So eggs is what I hatch from, but eaten? I don't know what you're supposed
to eat something.
Eat something.
Well, be a man, James.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a man.
Be a man.
I'm gonna be a man.
I'm gonna be a cockroach.
I'm gonna be a man.
If we can actually find out the goal for the cockroach, then this would be pretty effective.
F1 to start the game. You ready, Velocity?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's see here.
So I have to eat something?
Dude, you're so snappy at opening things.
I know. You just like rip it open.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the man's music is so much nicer. I wish I...
Yeah, it is. I like the man's music, man.
That's what I would have been listening.
How do I crouch?
I don't think you can.
Oh, yeah, you can.
You are right. The cockroach thing
is so jank. Like, the controls.
Well, I like it, though, because that's what a cockroach would be seeing.
No, but, like, the control to... What's the word I'm looking for? Ooh. Ooh. Where you at, bro?
I just heard some form of spray.
Where you at?
That concerns me a little bit.
Where'd you go, little cockroach? What'd you just... Did you eat something?
Did I?
I thought I heard it crunching. Where you at? Where you at? Are you out in the open where I can see you right now?
Am I? Oh yeah, I see what you mean. You could literally just hide underneath a thing like forever where the human literally cannot get you.
Yeah. What is this, a cheese grater? Ooh. You didn't find this.
Oh, what do you have?
Where are you at? No, now I just need to know where you're at.
What did you find, James?
Nothing. I didn't find anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I wonder if it gives you different things every time.
Oh, but it's not firing? It doesn't do that?
Wait,
Oh.
firing? Did you find a gun?
I have a shotgun. But I don't know how to shoot it.
We don't know what the goal for the...
Let me see. Oh. I see you.
Oh, no, 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 bro, no, no! I figured out how to sprint.
I think you figured out what to do, didn't you?
Did I?
I heard you eating again.
Was that the right thing?
Where'd you go?
Well, I found little balls of lint to eat. If that's the thing, then that's...
Oh, I see one down here. I bet you that's your goal.
Well, check tab or whatever it is, or whatever. However we saw the... No, because there's nothing for eating under me.
That's true.
Also, I don't know how to get out from this place. I'm stuck.
Item in hand. Crawl. Space to press foot? Oh, I can stomp on you.
Oh.
I could also turn up the radio.
Oh my goodness, what the, where am I? I think I know where I am.
Alright, stand up.
Wait, where am I now?
Ooh, there's the stomp foot. That's quite something. Wait. Oh.
Well, now I...
Where you at, bro?
No, that would concern you.
Show yourself! You foul beast! Where are you at?
What are you doing?
I have a gift for you! Oh no, I'm out. Dang it.
Not going over there.
Ooh, here's another
I don't
one,
even
though.
know where I am. Oh, now I know where I am.
Dude, that's what I mean. It's so disorienting being that dude. Oh no! There he is! You saw him before, Doobies? Where you at, bro? This is so hard. Like, it's so... You're so small. Alright, well, give this a comprehensive review, Joe.
Well, I feel like...
What do you think?
It needs to be docked points because we don't know what the cockroach's goal is.
I don't think there is one.
I think there is one, because why else would they have that eating noise?
What is happening? Exactly, Z. I have to find Joe and kill him. He's a cockroach in my kitchen. That's the goal. I have one goal. Kill Joe. Cockroach Joe. Come over here, Joe. I won't kill you. See this? See this little pile right here? Is to always take over the world. So that's your... Joe, where are you at?
Where am I, bro?
No. Come over here and see if you can eat this.
I'm right next to you. I'm just... Hey.
Where?
Hey.
Oh, there you are. Dude, you're so hard to see. No, can you eat
This
that thing? I heard the sound when you went near it.
Oh, wait.
You ate it.
I just need to stay by it. So that's the goal for the cockroach. So now the cockroach does have
Dang
a goal.
it! I tried to kill you and you got away. How did you kill me before? It's so hard. Here, can you just come up here and burn yourself on the burner, please?
Okay, I'll try that. I promise I'll actually do it because I want to see what
Well,
it
here,
looks like.
I will, I'll throw all the pots down for you. Oh, there you are.
Hey, I'm trying to get up on the burner. James,
Yes! Gotcha!
I told you I was going to the burner. Did you not listen?
Alright, now you can go to the burner. So what else? I'm gonna turn on all the burners for you.
Okay, I'm gonna be up there.
Alright. I'm not gonna give this one a very high score. I know it had very positive reviews, but I'm not impressed.
Oh.
Are you still alive?
No, I'm dead, but look at it.
This is the burning cockroach. The burning roach.
I like it.
You like this game? I would
love
not.
it,
I would
James.
not get 30 minutes out of this.
I could, if I have a friend to play it with, I could easily get 30 minutes out of this.
No way.
Dude, this is pretty great.
This.
It's like reverse Who's Your Daddy. Have you ever played that game?
No, I
Have
haven't.
you ever seen that game?
But I've seen it. But like, why? Like, at least with that, the baby is so much easier to see. Like with this, I can't even.
I don't
see
know.
her
I
half
found
the
you
time.
and killed you a few times.
Maybe if there was a brightness setting, maybe, because I'd probably crank that. And I'm so disappointed I can't shoot this gun.
Yeah, that's true.
I just kind of stab it.
So, the cockroach's goal is to eat the piles of lint.
That in itself is disappointing.
And now I'm stuck. Can you pull out the drawers?
Yeah, let me pull up the drawers. Hold on. Which one are you stuck in?
This one. The one that you just opened.
Oh, really?
Wait.
Oh, I saw you for a second. There you are.
Wait, where am I?
I saw you. Dang it! Get back here, you roach! I'm gonna kill you with a sponge. Where'd you go? The throwing is really weird too.
I don't know. I hit you in throwing something.
Yeah, it's really hard though. I hit you once. Alright, I'm done with this game. This game is lame. I give it a 2. Not even. I give it a 1.
Bro.
Dude, I have so many reasons to give this game a 1.
Wait, test out the spray on me. 1.
Yeah.
Test out the spray, see if it works.
I emptied all the spray cans. I don't have any. I give it a 1. That's what I give it. I could not play this for a half hour. It's not fledged out enough to be a full game. There's no goal for the cockroach, really.
Yes, there is.
I mean, barely.
Eat
It's
the things of lint.
the playing area is small, and the cockroach controls are jank. So is the human controls. Those are really jank too. The throwing and the stomping. So the stomping, sometimes his arm clips through his
test out
leg.
the stomping.
Yeah.
Oh, I can walk through you, by the way. I'm in your foot.
I can't even stomp right now. There we go.
Can you
Like,
stomp on
how
me?
am I supposed to aim that? That's the real question. There we go. Like, there's so many things wrong with this game that it just doesn't work.
I don't know. I give it a 7.
What?
Yes.
A 7?
I could, James.
Are you bonkers?
This is one of those games that it's so stupid. It's amazing.
No, I disagree.
It actually has like a full-fledged like.
I disagree. This is not even close. Dude, the controls don't even work that well.
Other than for the human, I'd say the controls were pretty fine.
The cockroach controls are fine.
The cockroach controls were fine. It was just basic WASD.
No, it's not though.
It was.
It's I disagree.
Was.
We need to move on, but that's your Reddit review for the week, or not Reddit review. That's been your 50-cent feature. I give it a 1 for the only thing that's redeeming about it is maybe the music for the first half of the game. That's about it. Past that, the controls are so jank, and it's not a good game. It's terrible.
It's a great game, James.
That's been your 50-cent feature. And
9 out of 10. 9 out of 20.
9. Excuse me, you mean 8?
Oh, I thought you gave it a 1.
I did. You gave it a 7.
Yeah.
That's 8.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you said 2.
No, I gave it a 1.
Okay.
It's not deserving of even a 2. So this is a not recommended game by the Basement Brothers. Now you know not to waste your 50 cents on this game.
No, it's only 1 point less than it's a buy at your risk.
No, it's not a buy at your risk, is it?
No, that's what we
true,
classified as 9s before.
What is it? It's not a 9, it's an 8.
Oh, 8, yeah. It's
and what is it? 8 to
I think it's like 8 to 11 is a buy at your own risk. Or 8 to 12.
Gosh, Joe made it a buy at your own risk. I'm disappointed. All right.
Buy at your own risk.
Buy at your own risk. But it is that time in the show where we have Joe's Reddit Reviews of the Week. So, let's take a look at these.
Now, I got
what subreddit are we looking at, Joe?
It's a repeat subreddit.
Okay.
Mildly interesting.
Mildly interesting.
So,
all right, lacrosse. That's a place in Wisconsin.
I know.
But is this the sport we're looking at?
You'll see soon.
All right. Crossing Lacrosse Street in Lacrosse, Wisconsin.
And you know it actually is Wisconsin because there's a Quick Trip in the background.
A Buick LaCrosse crossing Lacrosse Street in Lacrosse, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's
mildly interesting.
That is pretty mildly interesting. Not. Yeah, that got me to go. Eh. How do we rate this one again? Is that how we do it with the meh?
It was just like it was how mildly interested we are.
Huh.
So like, it can't be too interesting.
Right, but it's interesting enough. I was like,
interesting.
That's cool.
It's like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
All right. Number
Groceries
2.
and hockey.
Groceries and hockey.
Interesting combo.
The grocery store used to be a hockey stadium.
Like, it's neat, but it's
that's interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't take down the sign. Yeah. I mean, that's kind
to
of...
embrace.
Joe, you got some good ones this week. This one fits the subreddit pretty well.
It's very mildly
Where do you want to put this one? 1 or 2?
I think the crossing Lacrosse Street
that
in
one,
Lacrosse, Wisconsin is more
I agree.
It also has a reference to home for us, so
it does.
A little biased, but
all right. Toeception? Is that all right? A tow truck towing a tow truck.
A tow truck towing a tow truck.
A tow truck towing a tow
towing
truck.
Towing
a tow truck. Oh, it's 3 tow trucks. Wow, they all have this theme of like repeating something. Why? Okay, but why? That's did this tow truck break down while towing this tow truck that broke down? Probably trying to tow a truck. So now you have the other tow truck towing the truck. Trucks.
Towing the tow truck.
Trucks. Gosh, that's confusing.
Now, I think this is more mildly interesting than the lacrosse because it's more unlikely than a lacrosse,
okay.
A Buick LaCrosse in Lacrosse.
That's true. I can see that. That is some toeception right there. Reindeer.
Oh.
This albino reindeer I saw while traveling in Finnish Lapland.
Yeah.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Do you like the I found the pink antlers also kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Because usually it's the eyes that are just, like, the eyes are just pink, right?
Or red is usually what they are.
Or red, yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
I put that...
Say that 5 times fast, the tow truck. A tow truck towing a tow truck towing a tow truck, right?
Tow truck towing a tow truck towing a tow truck.
Truck.
Towing a tow truck.
Gotta be careful saying that one.
Tow truck. That makes me think of something that I heard the other day in one of my classes.
Oh, yeah?
Someone was asking about, Punxsutawney Phil.
Mm-hmm.
They were asking, is it Punxsutawney Phil or is it PH Punxsutawney Phil? And they said that.
Oh, my.
Instead.
Oh, my.
And, like, everyone in the class was like, what?
Excuse me? All right. Where do you want to put the albino reindeer?
I think it's more mildly interesting than the hockey stadium, but not quite as interesting as mildly interesting as the lacrosse.
I would agree on that. And the last Reddit review of this week. Why? Why is it the last? What?
Do you see why I labeled it why?
200 feet up in the air. What? Why? That's a very good question. Are they adding a house expansion underneath it?
Maybe.
Or are they moving their house? Maybe.
It's possible. I just saw this post and I was like, why?
Well, and if you're going to do that, why would you keep... Well, maybe they had to because of the chimney. I don't know. It's a very good question.
Just why?
Just why?
All in all,
better view of the lake?
I think that this is just beneath the tow truck.
Just beneath it. Okay.
Just beneath the tow trucks.
All right. So this week's Reddit reviews. In last place, we have the Hockey Grocery Store. In fourth place, we have the Sweet Albino Reindeer. Very cool. Different than Rudolph. Different taste, right? And then we have the Buick LaCrosse crossing LaCrosse Street in LaCrosse, Wisconsin. Close to home. And in second place, we have the neighbors that decided to get a better view of the lake by moving their house up by 200 feet. And in first place, we have the tow truck towing a tow truck towing a tow truck. Truck.
You got a nice truck.
I know. But that's the Reddit. Those are your Reddit reviews of the week.
Hey, James.
Hey, Joe.
Want to hear this?
Hear what? Give me that. What?
That's a pretty trucked up image.
That was quite something, Joe. That was something special right there. That's what that was. All right. Sadly, we went over on our time tonight again. This is becoming a common thing where we slightly go over on when we're streaming, but that's okay. I'm actually finding that if we ever want to hit affiliate, we're going to have to do some special streams in here at some point. But just a few reminders before we leave tonight. Go ahead and check out the Minecraft episode.
Yeah, it just got released
It is called The Journey to Brolantis Begins. So it is Minecraft episode 1. We're going to have 3 more coming out this month. Each consecutive Wednesday. That's the plan. Also, check out some of our clips that we have over on our YouTube channel. Link in the description of Twitch here. You can get over to the YouTube channel pretty easy. What else, Joe? What else we got? Topical ending here. Any other announcements?
Well, this isn't very topical, but a bunch of people in my group chat are saying that school might be canceled tomorrow, or school isn't already called off.
Ooh, lucky duck over there.
If that is the case, I don't know how reliable this is because it's a group chat.
Yeah. Crazy says it is.
Okay.
Crazy says it. Well, question marks. Question mark. So that might be exciting. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you could edit out the Minecraft video.
Yeah, episode 2. It's true. Okay.
It's true.
I guess I don't have school tomorrow.
So Joe doesn't have school tomorrow.
Maybe we don't know. Well, if Tyler's not pulling our leg,
we'll see. But Joe, we'll keep you posted if Joe got anything in musical.
Yeah.
Because that could be exciting.
They're supposed to be releasing it tonight, so maybe there'll be another thing.
All night gaming time. Z. All right. With that, we're gonna close the show. Next week, do we have we have a topic for next week?
Oh yeah, it just got confirmed.
Next week, we're gonna be talking about it's Valentine's Day, so we're doing romantic movies.
Oh yeah.
Romantic movies.
Are we starting the thing where we're actually gonna say what our next week's topic is?
Yeah. So next week we're talking romantic movies, chick flicks, and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. Rom-coms. All the good stuff.
Casablanca.
So, Casablanca. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Basement Brothers. Dance them off, Joe.
Oh, it's just me on this side.
Dance them off.
It's a musical.
It's a musical.
I usually have better dance moves than an actual musical, but...
Here, I'll dance with you now.
It's just you.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.